Right. Let me get a bit more comfortable. I think we're good. Good to go. Yeah. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. My name's Mamiya, and today we're going to be checking out some more of the awesome Hades-like Windblown. So, in last episode, in case you missed it, we tried to make a trinket build to great success, I would say. We used the giant laser beam to one-shot a hell of a lot of enemies, and I think we beat the... In fact, do you know what? I'm not going to spoil it. If you want to see some crazy chaos with trinkets, then do go check out my previous Windblown video. There will be a link to the playlist in the description below. But for now, I'm thinking maybe today we try out a curse run. And as always, if you want to skip straight ahead to the run and not... if you're not fussed about the build that I'm going for, then there are chapters in the video, so feel free to skip ahead. But let's have a look. What have I got going on here? So, the real main thing we want is kunai. Kunai applies curse, and curse says each stack increases damage dealt to the target by a percentage. At 10 stacks, it triggers a final curse that multiplies the bonus by 2 for 4 seconds. So at base, it's a 3% extra damage. Then at 10 stacks, it bumps it up from 30 to 60% extra damage while final curse is active. And the kunai is unique because they have an ability to explode the curses and it deals critical damage. So we really want the kunai as our primary weapon. Then the other weapons are there to take advantage of their extra damage stack. So we've got stuff like the umbrella, Sirocco, Sentinel wings, Elder sword, and the fishing rod. Oh, and the eye blade. We can't forget the eye blade. They're there for their alter attacks because their alter attacks do an unbelievable amount of damage. And with final curse being active, that just means that we can get crazy high numbers from our alter attacks. Now the others are there, like the boomerang, the fish knife, and the ninja stars, and the sharp sisters. They're there just because we've got things that apply curse or trigger off criticals. While it won't be our main source of damage, I believe there's a gift that applies curse on hit. And all of these have pretty high attack speeds, so we'll be happy to get them if we can get the gift that applies curse on hit. Then, as far as trinkets go, we got bleed aura. That's just another damaging stack. It's a similar thing to curse, where it makes your hits deal bonus damage for each stack. That's why I've got bleed aura on anyway, and not burn aura, because burn aura is more of a damage over time, and we're not doing damage over time. Then we got chrono catch. This slows enemies, so the reason I have chrono catch is so we can keep enemies, if we get a curse trap, inside the zone of final curse for a lot longer. It's the same reason we've got frost nova, so we can freeze enemies inside the curse trap. And then we've got Death Orb and Blade Storm here, just to provide ways to apply curse through our trinkets, because these hit incredibly quickly, both Death Orb and Blade Storm. And then to finish it off, we've got Ultra Laser, Mark Zone, and Bomb, just as big single damage hits to take advantage of our bonus damage from curse. And as always, we've got the Gobbling Fish and the Protector Fish as our Magi Fishes. Still don't feel comfortable with the Boing Fish. One day I will. But for now, we're going to just stick with these two. And then as far as gifts go, I won't go through all of them. I'll just mention a few of the key ones. For example, Crippling Dodge. Dodging applies 10 curse, which is an automatic final curse, and goo for 4 seconds. Gain 10% chance to automatically dodge attacks. Dodging an attack is at the last moment you have to dash, basically. It reflects part of the damage towards the enemy. We also have Dodge activates Brutality. Brutality just gives an extra damage bonus. We have sort of... we have the Brutality gifts to help us fully utilize the extra damage from Curse and Final Curse. We got Boss Killer. That's not like massively important. Necromancy is just for the heals. Lifesteal Flask, yeah. Let's see. Basically anything that gives us more damage, flat damage. And Deadly Explosion is for the same reason why we have the slowing and freezing trinkets, just to keep enemies in that final curse zone, if we can pick up the curse trap. Alter Attack, for obvious reasons. We've got everything but Alter Attacks are chained, because I'm not really that fussed about chaining them, although it is good. This just is there for big old hits, basically, to take, once again, taking advantage of the curse. Then we have Blast. Now, Blast originally wasn't part of the build, but you'll see why when we get to the hexes. I have decided to include Blast. Essentially everything but applying goo. Do you know what? Actually, let's pop that in as well. We can have all of the blasts. Realistically, do we want that? Nah, let's take it out. We're not doing a full bleed build, so I haven't actually included any bleeding hex, even though we have the bleed aura. So the reason why I've not added all of the bleed stuff in is basically just to increase the likelihood of us getting the cursed gifts. And we're not really going for a status effect build, even though curse is kind of a status effect. We got Brutality, just a few of them here. That's just to increase the damage that we deal. Once again, we want to be scaling that damage. Maybe take off that, and kills activate Brutality, I think, is better than weapon swapping. Actually, this triggers off doing alter attacks, so that's fine. But I would like other ways to activate Brutality. Then we got Crystallize, just because it's pretty god tier. Or we can take off Crystallize refills trinkets, because we're not that fussed about that. And then we got all the curse stuff. So final curse duration increases. Team's curse reduces foes' damage. Hit supply curse, we desperately want that. Crit supply curse as well. And when final curse is triggered, gain an opportunity to stun every target with a final curse for 1.5 seconds. It works the same way that Crystallize works, so you press L2 and the effect takes place. Curse Replication as well just gives us a giant amount of AoE with Curse. It's fantastic. And then we've got all the echoes, all the echo gifts, for the same reason that we have Brutality. And Freeze I've already gone through why we have freeze, and the same goes for mark. Do you know what? We can get rid of... Do we want using a trinket marks all nearby foes? Yeah, probably. Alright, and then that is it as far as gifts go. Now, this right here is the reason why we added Blast into the build, because Blasts add a bonus stack when they apply Bleed, Burn, or Curse. So we won't be using Blasts for the damage, but just to apply extra stacks of things. Namely, Curse. Then we got Brutality Hex just to buff Brutality. Curse Hex, Final Curse, total bonus multiplier +1, but the duration is divided by 2 for the team. This is actually... So the duration reduction seems like a negative, but it's actually a positive. Because we don't really... If we have the kunai, we don't really care about the duration, because we're going to be exploding the final curse. So we can just keep on applying and getting that final curse up as quickly as possible. Final curse will only last for 2 seconds, so we're going to need to pop that thing immediately. We got Echo Hex for the same reason as Brutality and Mark, and then we just got random, a random positive for a random negative. Do you know what? I don't like every kill reduces the value. Yeah. 100% total weapon. Do you know what? We can get rid of that. Weapons total damage plus 100%. Speed, once again, that is there so we can apply our curse a lot quicker. And there we go. That is everything you need to know to follow along at home. So let's get stuck into it. Into the Golem Gardens we go. Alright. We got an Eye Blade as our alt weapon, fantastic, and Teleport Pike as our main weapon. That should carry us a little bit through the early game. Get a Blade Storm and a Freeze, what they called? Frost Nova. Freeze enemies around you and deals damage to nearby targets repeatedly. The Telepike looks like this, and that's the Ultra Attack for the Eye Blade. Big, huge AoE. Can we get some curse early on? Lucky boosts. Boost chance to be enhanced plus 30%. Duelist, weapon and trinket total damage plus 25% against isolated enemies. And balance. 0.2% damage for every point of max HP above your starting total. Let's just get lucky boosts. A little bit of an early boost is nothing to turn your nose up at. Ooh. And there's the boost. Oh, are they all rare? Holy moly. 10% attack speed and 15 max HP. 30% extra shells looted. Or 75 max HP. How can you say no to 75 max HP this early on? That's nearly doubling the health that we have. Any more dudes? Doesn't look like it. So we move on. Oh, that was a satisfying thwomp. We got some money for an elite here. Just one more attack. There we go. We got him. Oh, the acid pool still hurt us even though the enemy was dead. Another elite. We just gotta use our alter attack. Oh, 98 damage. That's a rough one. Just as the guy was about to die. 10% to all damage, 20% to crit damage, and 15 max HP, or 15% attack speed. Let's go for crit damage and max HP. The attack speed would have been super nice as well. But I think at this point of the game, crit damage is good enough, and the max health is just the icing on the cake, really. And we got him. What can we get? Duelist, weapon and trinket, total damage plus 25% against isolated enemies. We've seen this one before. Curse crits, criticals apply 1 curse. And at the moment, curses increase damage per stack by 7%. And at 10 stack, they trigger final curse that multiplies the bonus by 2. So it goes to 140% extra damage on crits there. And Trinket Mark, using a Trinket marks all nearby foes for 140 damage. I think we've got to go for criticals, apply 1 curse. We are a curse build after all. Okay. There's still enemies left. And the Gonzo. Ooh, Sirocco over an Eyeblade. Nah, I think an Eyeblade, even a lower level Eyeblade, is gonna be more useful to us than a Sirocco. Right now, anyway. Especially because we're applying Curse with all these hits. 50 max HP, 30% extra crit damage, or 25 max HP and trinkets refill 5% faster. I'm going for the 50 max HP again. We're getting insanely lucky here. Ooh, I've never seen this secret before. Okay, that's a new one. Love it. Another boost. 15% faster trinket refill, 10% on all damage, 5% attack speed, and 15 max HP. Let's go for the rare. That guy scares me. And we got him. We just needed that final curse applied. Right, we're probably going to have to use a potion before the boss, unless we can get lucky with an apple. Thank you, game. It's as if you heard me. Do we want the Death Orb? I think it's just a better version of the Blade Storm. Yeah, way better version now. 20% attack speed on that as well. Okay. Nice. Ooh, a bleed aura. Oh dear. Don't tempt me, game. Bleed infusion is just hit, supply, bleed for the duration. Do you know what? Yeah, let's take it over the Frost Nova. We're hitting so quick that the Frost Nova doesn't really do much because enemies are instantly shattering. Granted, that is a big hit of damage. It's just not as high damage potential as the Bleed Aura, I don't think. And we got him. I just unloaded everything we had. Midas, 4% damage for every 100 shells you have, reduced to 2% after 200%. And that would give us 40% extra damage. I do plan on spending all this money, so I don't know if we want that. Random mark. Randomly mark an enemy foe for 3 seconds and it deals 175 damage. Or echoing hits. Weapon and trinket hits apply echo for 125% damage. Yes, please. That is a huge buff to damage. And it's going to be especially useful with the curse. If we final curse them. Just like that. Give us the gift. What do we got? Deadly explosion. Kills create an explosion that stuns for 2 seconds. Cursed stun. When final curse is triggered, gain an opportunity to stun every target with final curse for 1.5 seconds. That seems like a long time, does 1.5 seconds. Or super ultra attacks. Our ultra attack bonus increased by times 1.5. We're doing a curse build, so let's get curse stun. See if we can keep enemies perma-stunned. That would be ideal. Thank you for another apple. I wonder if there's a hidden luck stat in this game. Oh my god, as well. I didn't realise, but we got the timed chest. 10% attack speed, trinkets refill 10% faster, or shells looted by the team 10% and 25 max HP. We're going loot 15% to all damage, 10% attack speed, or trinkets refill 5% faster and 25 max HP. I'm just going to go for the damage here. And we get curse replication. 50% of the damage you deal to a target with final curse is also dealt to all other targets with final curse. Hell yeah. That sounds amazing. Is it better than echoing hits? I think it's better than lucky boosts, at least. Let's take it now. We'll leave it on the floor just in case we get a gift slot. Did we genuinely not get a gift slot here? Oh, game. Come on. That is rough. I do love a boomerang. I think we may need to take this boomerang and get rid of the eye blade. You'll see why in a minute. Bye-bye eye blade. We can safely sell lucky boosts because we didn't get a gift slot. 10% loot. Shells, sorry. First of all, let's upgrade our telepike. Ooh, goo. It applies goo. Yeah, I don't know. Targets are unable to move for the duration for 3 seconds. Honestly, I don't think that's going to be that relevant. We got extra shells looted and don't care about Midas. Do we care about the health flask recharge, or do we want to take our money into the next floor? I think we're better served taking our money and running for the hills. Let's go. Into stage 2. We're going to be applying so much curse. I think we're going to be doing less damage. Ooh. Let's see, 50 max HP, 5% damage and 15 max HP or 20% crit damage. I'm taking the max HP. So, the pike that we have. Ooh. Let's see how quickly that applies curse. Very quickly. Oh, ninja stars. Projectiles bounce twice, dealing plus 13 damage each time, stacking. Nah. I like what we have at the moment. Nicely does it. Oh yeah, I'm definitely taking that apple. and we've got an elite, which we can stun. Beautiful. 10% attack speed, 15% all damage, or 25 max HP, and trinkets refill 5% faster. Let's just get the damage. We want to stack that damage so our final curse does a lot more damage. If we can keep the curse on people, then we should be sound. Ranged Hex. Ranged weapon total damage plus 50%, but melee weapons total damage minus 50%. We got Random Trade Hex for 50% attack speed. Determines the speed of weapons and the hit frequency of most trinkets in effect. No limits except weapons. They ignore all bonuses above 100%. Okay. Random Chrysalis Hex. Only criticals can deal damage after 25 enemy kills transform into attack speed plus 50%. Yeah, I'll take that. We're pretty much only dealing crits anyway, thanks to the alter attack that we've got going. And we're managing quite handily. I'm getting a little bit confused between Crystallize and our stun here. But we are stunning enemies quite frequently. And it's messing up their attack patterns. We're just spamming L2. What do we got? Gift-wise, dash mark, dash through a foe. Dashing through a foe marks it for 90 damage. Unstable, when hit, creates an explosion that stuns for 2 seconds and deals 400% of the damage. Or brutal auto attacks, chained alter attack bonus times 1.75. Nah, none of them are particularly interesting, I would say. So let's move along. Any secrets? A cheeky secret, perhaps? Doesn't look like it. Bell tolls. Ooh, that was a rough hit. But we got an eye blade. Honestly, I'm going to say no to it. We've done enough with eye blades, I think. If you want to see an eye blade run, do go check out previous videos. Shameless plug there. I do love it. It's probably one of the best weapons in the game, in my opinion. Like, the extra damage you get from Mark is ridiculous. Oh, we definitely need a gift slot. When in doubt, gift away. Wow. Come on. Have we killed 25 enemies yet? We've got 4 left. If you have a look in the bottom left-hand side of the screen, there's a countdown. 3 enemies left. And we've got an extra gift slot. We have 4 potions. I am very tempted to use one. It depends if we come across an elite, then I will. I'm scared. See you later. Oh, okay. I think we glitched that guy out. Beautiful. Oh, we've 1 enemy off. I think I'm going to get Mark Zone, actually, instead of the Bleed Aura. Do we do that? Honestly, I've actually changed my mind. We're going to do Death Orb. Because Bleed Aura gives Bleed Infusion, hit supply 1 bleed. And we're hitting super, super fast with our spear. So yeah, I think we can do a Mark Aura. See guys down there. Any apples from you, my robot friends? Wow. We now have 75% attack speed, is it? I am very tempted for the fish knife. But I think the boomerang that we got is just better. Oh, I know what we need to do here. You need the pike to do this, by the way. Because the pike lets you teleport between enemies. And... Ooh... I was a little bit worried. We may get hit there, but we managed it. Boss killer. We may as well pick that up. 35% total damage against bosses. Yeah, so we're gonna miss the time chest, but there's always a telepike down here. Might as well. So you can always do this challenge if you find it. You just got to teleport over to the dummy using the telepike. Oh wow, that guy went down like a sack of shit. Holy crap. You got to remember as well, the percentage increase per stack of curse scales with the amount of bosses that we beat. So it's only going to get higher and higher. And I definitely want 50 max HP here. With a 25% and 10% trinket. Sorry, 25 max HP and trinkets refill 10% faster or 10% damage. Nah, I'm going for max HP. Really feel like I've missed secrets on this level. Got quite a bit left of the level, so there's still chance. We've done 2 secrets, I think. Kill all enemies without taking damage. Okay. They just got annihilated. Crippling dodge. Dodging applies 10 curse and goo for 4 seconds. Gain 10% chance to automatically dodge attacks. Or alter mark. When you trigger a mark, launch an alter attack. And super ultra attacks. Ultra attack bonus times 1.5. I am quite tempted to pick this up. I don't think with the build that we've got going on at the moment, echoing hits is relevant to us. Crippling dodge is great. However, this is more of an applicator of curse. And we're applying curse really well. So I don't think we need to pick up another applicator. Let's get super alter attacks, sure. I think that's going to be better than echoing hits for us. Now I could be wrong. We'll see what our drop off in damage is like. All right, big boy, what you got for us? Okay. We should have him here. We just circle around him and yeah, boom. Now it's just... Oh, annihilated. Okay, so I was right about the echoing hits then. We didn't need it. Enraged dodge. Dodging activates brutality for 4 seconds and freezes for 2 seconds. Gain 10% chance to automatically dodge any damage. Complete crystallize. Weak foes can be crystallized by the team. I do love this gift, but no. Boost stock, elite and boss arenas drop a boost when completed. I think we'll pick that up and leave it on the floor. Because we could get a gift slot from the shop. Oh yeah, big heal. 59 seconds away from getting the timed chest there. Is there a gift slot? There is a gift slot. Wonderful. And a protector fish. I've got to pick up the protector fish. Boost chance to be enhanced plus 30%. I think more boosts is better than rarer boosts, in my opinion. Guaranteeing boost drops just gives you a lot more stats. Elite and boss arenas drop a boost. Yep. It will probably be the first gift that we get rid of. We've got all of our gift slots now. There is one gift that I'm particularly looking out for that spreads damage to enemies. Let's upgrade the telepike. I don't think we need to do anything else. Hopefully we'll get another telepike. Do you know what? I just realised I should have bloody used the telepike in that secret. I should have just picked it up. But it's fine, because we could have leveled it up. Hopefully we'll get a new one. We'll see. We should get another hex, I think, on this stage. Ooh, a secret already. Are we lucky? Oh, we're applying Final Curse so quickly there. With bleed stacking on top, it is so much extra damage. What do we got? Spread Mark. Mark triggers again on all nearby foes for 50% of their damage. Is that better than anything we have? Yeah. I think it's better than Boss Killer. Boss Killer's nice. 35% extra damage is good. But at this moment in time, it's not the bosses that we're struggling with. Oh, level 5 fish knife. Heals you for 1% of the damage dealt. Oh, I do kind of want this, but at the same time, I think the boomerang's just... It is literally, I think, the best weapon to set up ultra attacks. It's got to be, right? Oh, I'm not paying 400 for a health flask. I might come back for that. If you're built around ultra attacks, which we are, then absolutely you got to keep the boomerang. But you can just spam normal attack twice, and it just throws the boomerang out and straight back in. There's no quicker way to do an alter attack. Oh, right. That was fun. What do we got? A gift. Give us some more curse stuff, please. The big boy. And we just melted him. As soon as we get the final curse on, it scales the damage so much. Oh, I kind of felt bad for that dude there. Hell yeah. What can we get? Deadly Brutality. Kills activate Brutality for 4 seconds, giving plus 132% damage. That is kind of insane. I'm very tempted. It won't do anything on bosses. Lifesteal Flask is also pretty good. It activates the Lifesteal effect that heals the team for 10% of the base damage. And double alter attack. Triggers another alter attack after the first one, dealing 50% of the original damage. This may be better. Let me just... I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know if we... Do we want that? Yeah, I think we do. I think we really do want the double alter attack. And let's get rid of spread mark. I know I only just picked it up. But honestly, this extra alter attack is going to equate to a lot more damage than the 50% extra damage from the mark, for sure. Look, we blade in. Both of our weapons have an alter attack that make you have like a giant circular AoE. The boomerang is like a circular saw blade, and then the telepike is just like a whirlwind around you. So good. 50 max HP, 10% shells looted, and 25 max HP or 10% attack speed. Let's just go for the 50 max HP. Oh, hello. Nobody saw a thing. I totally didn't die there before. In a run that will most likely never see the light of day. In fact, almost certainly. Lucky boosts. Nah, I'd rather have more boosts than better boosts. I love that double alter attack. It's so good. The amount of attacks we're getting off is ludicrous. See you later, boys. As you just get a billion different hits on your 20% crit damage, 5% trinket refill speed, and 25 max HP or 10% attack speed. Let's get more crit damage. Basically just 20% extra flat damage right there, because pretty much all our damage is coming from alter attacks. Oh. We got 2 boosts from that. Sweet. 10% on all damage, 10% on trinket refill, or 10% on crit damage and 15 HP. Max HP. Let's go for the max HP. 10% attack speed, 10% shells looted, and 25 max HP, or 10% trinket refill. We're going for the max HP again, and shells looted. There is one gift that I want. But what would we get rid of for it? I don't know. There's a real good curse gift that I'm looking out for right now. Marks deal criticals. Explosive crits, weapon criticals create blasts that deal 30% of the damage to the target and 80% of those behind it. Or persistent curse, final curse duration plus 4 seconds for the team. We want this. I'm not sure we care about it. Because yeah, it means that the uptime of our damage is more, but at the same time, we have stuns when Final Curse is triggered. So we want it to be removed and applied as quickly as possible, which is Persistent Curse. It means we get less stuns but more damage. So I guess it's sort of like a give and take. Yeah, I don't want any of them. Persistent Curse is nice. It's just not it. Kill all enemies in less than 52 seconds. That can be arranged. Knocking them down one by... Oh, excuse me? What's hitting me? Okay, something hit me there that I did not see. $75 max HP. That's so hard to say no to. In fact, I don't think I can say no to it, but we'll just go through the motions. 10% shells looted and 25 max HP and 10% damage. Yeah, 75 max HP. We're up to a healthy 530 max HP. Think we can start prioritizing getting damage boosts now, if we see them. I am absolutely after another telepike. I think if we get a weapons drop, I'm going to spend some money re-rolling. Was it a gift? Okay. Critical mark. Marks deal criticals. Random mark. Randomly mark a nearby foe every 3 seconds for 275 damage. Or explosive hits. Weapon hits create a blast that deal 20% of damage to target and 60% to those behind it. I think I might pick this up, actually. Yeah. We're going to get a lot of explosions. My only worry is, because it creates a giant AoE, it might be hard to see any enemy like crap they throw on the ground. Oh, it's boss time as well. Oh, look at that. Amazing. Oh, that's 126 damage. That was nasty. Okay, we got him, though. Marks deal crits. Protection protects you from a hit and makes you invincible for 5 seconds. Recharges after 20 kills. Or Midas. 4% damage for every 100 shells you have. Yeah, I don't like any of them. Let's just take the money. Take the money and go. We are way out of getting the timed chest. What do we got here? Oh, man. You gotta love an ultra laser. Just incredibly strong as an ultra laser. But what we've got going at the moment, I think, is a little bit better. 10% crit damage for 200 seems good to me. 86% damage increase. Is that better than... I think it's better than explosive hits. That's just flat damage, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'm going to take that over explosive hits. They were fun for a fight, was explosive hits, but it's only 20% extra damage. We'll actually upgrade the boomerang now, I think. Just 30% flat damage there. Let's... Yeah. We're just gonna... Do we want to re-roll any of these? I don't think so. Maybe reroll a telepike. Combo, finish it. Applies freeze. We want to save our money. Do you know what? I'm going to use a potion as well. Oh, that's a good point. Oh, it's 400 for a flask. Ah, well. Unless we can get enough money from here. Nope. On we go to the final stage. With our curse build. Wrecking shit. How it will do against these big guys that are basically just bosses, I'm not entirely sure. Would you believe? It's really good. And there's the ultra laser. Yeah, I'm skipping that. I like what we've got. What we have is hit-spaced stuff. Oh, there's an apple. I might come back for you. I am partial to an apple. Okay. We're doing the corrosive pools, aren't we? And never punished. We got a health flask recharge. Beautiful. Keep thinking we're going to take damage from the corrosive pools. Oh, yeah, I don't think you're going to be doing anything today, fellas, unfortunately. Say bye-bye to the ninja stars. Oh, and we found a secret. It's a rare find on this stage. And a boost for it. Trinkets refill 5% faster and 25 max HP. 20% shells looted by the team or 10% attack speed. I'm going to go for max HP because we have balance, so that's going to give us more damage. There was a lot going on there, but we did it. I think we got to go back the way we came. Oh no, there's a teleport. Just the rate at which we can spam things is glorious. It is giving me a just mild cramp in my fingers, but we'll be able to survive till the end, no problem. 10% crit damage and 15 max HP. 50 max HP or 10% to all damage. What does 50 max HP equate to here? So 10 is 2%. So 2 times 5 is 10%. 10% damage. It's exactly the same as getting a critical. But we get more max HP. Yeah, we might as well take that. 10% extra damage. And some coggeroonies. Oh. I love that sound. Just... oh, I don't even know what to equate it to. These guys hit like a fucking truck. Oh, that's that potion gone. There should be another one in the shop. The Rocco. Nah. We're literally just looking for a telepike. That's all. Oh, also, I think we should see as well, because our curses have auto-scaling, each stack of curse deals 13% extra damage. So it goes up to 260% extra damage when final curse is activated. That's a big old damage multiplier. Oh, no weapons. You gotta be shitting me. Honestly, I think we take the money here. Oh, I hate these cunts. Especially with the lasers. Oh. We used our protector fish. We should get it back before the end. I think it was worth it. Absolutely annihilated that guy. Ooh, that's a secret. Okay. No telepike. We'll find you. Yeah, it's literally just going between enemies and stunning them and keeping them in our 2 AoEs. It's a beautiful combo. What do we got? Enemies without taking damage. How about we just stun you? What do you think about that? Yeah? Nice. Oh, weapon. Oh, eye blade. It's so good. Both of these are great weapons, alt attack weapons, but we're really not using them. Come on, gimme what I want. Eye blade and death orb. I'm gonna reroll one more time. There's kunai. That lets us pop the curses. No, I'm gonna reroll one more time. Damn it. We didn't get what we wanted. Yeah, looks like we're going into the last boss with level 4 weapons. We can't upgrade anything else. Everything... Oh, level 5 or level 4. Backstab damage plus 75%. Oh, yeah. There we go. Actually, let's just double check. Yeah, I think all of the affixes are really good for us now on everything we've got. So, it's boss time. And we're not going to have the protector fish. Which boss do we want to do first? Or what? Let's do green guy first. He's done. Let's go for fire guy last, sure. It's like a bloody submachine gun or something going off, the noise. Hey, we've got protector fish back. Alright. Oh, wait, are we scaling more? No, we're not. You know what? Let's go. We're protected. We just want to go DPS crazy here. As much as we can do. And we've got him. I think that bleed was adding a lot to our damage as well. It doesn't actually say how much per... Oh, it 2 damage per bleed. Oh, maybe it wasn't then. It felt like it was doing a lot more. But yeah, guys, that is the power of curses. Especially with, well, this mad shit. Do you know what, actually? Let's go back here. And, yeah. We're doing thumbnails right now. There we go, that's going to be the thumbnail. It just goes to show that if you have curse, you don't need super high leveled weapons. Because bear in mind, we got level 5 boomerang and a level 4 telepike, and I think, yeah, nothing is above level 5. The highest level stuff I have had before is level 8 on the first run before looping. So curse can definitely carry you and keep up the damage. But yeah, folks, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you liked what you see, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the usual jazz. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.